Hi everyone, welcome back to the Retro Digital Rolodex. As you can see, I have the the Compaq Presario 1692 booted up, and we're gonna load some games today because it's a beautiful day here in Fort Collins. It's hot, it's sunny, and I can't think of anything better to do on a hot sunny day than sit inside and load old software on an old computer. Are you with me? Well, if you are, you're in the right place. So I've booted it up. I do have Windows Me on here. I kind of came to the sad realization that I must have discarded my Windows 98 boot disk for some reason. I don't know what the heck happened to it, but I can't find it. That being said, Windows Me is going to hang out on this computer for a while. And I figured, like I said before, I've never gotten to use Windows Me. I already don't really like it. I don't know why. It's not that different from Windows 98 or anything, but when this computer does boot, you get that Belkin, USB port error. I tried to override that by creating a user. It did, but I took the user off. Now it thinks it has a password for that user still. I don't know. Anyway, it's working. And we're logged in, and we're going to load some old software. And I have a ton of that stuff in my software vault upstairs. I grabbed a few games out of it. And I think I'll show them to you, and hopefully I picked the right one to install first so you're interested. But I have here a copy of X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. I'll save that one for a second. That might be the one we install. I have Microsoft Flight Simulator for Windows 95 here as well. I had to pick this up. I got the Oregon Trail 4th edition, which is a 3 CD set. And I don't think I've ever played this version. I don't know. So I picked it up at the thrift store because that was cool. Waiting for this moment to have a computer to put it on. NASCAR Racing 2, which, pardon me, the glare there. I think that could be fun. I remember playing that at my friend Casey's house when I was a kid with him and his younger brother Charlie. That was a blast. Now, this game, I actually had to get it off eBay, and I got it a while back. This is Silent Steel. Now, this is one of those like video style games where it's video footage and you select what to say as the captain of this submarine. And I only got to play this using the demo disc with my Windows 95 PC, Packard Bell PC, that I mentioned in a previous video with the 1692. This was a blast to play as the demo, but the problem with the demo was you could never win because you always died because it's a demo. So it had to stop somewhere. It was inevitable. I tried to install this on a computer sometime back and had trouble, but I can't remember why. So it's been long enough. It's been sitting in a closet for years, and I have got to get this running. So we might try this one. I think we'll do a smaller disc set. As you can see, this is 4 discs. So I think what we'll do first is I just got the itch to play this game. So I'm going to scratch that itch, and we're going to install NASCAR Racing 2. Now, I have, funny enough, 2 copies of this in this CD because I bought this, but in a different seat jewel case of a different game that I bought at a thrift store. There was the game that I bought, I can't remember which one, and then this disc was behind it in there too. So I thought, wow, that's another copy of NASCAR Racing 2. So let's pick the less scratched to crap copy, which is a tough decision. I think we'll go with this one. And if I have to, I'll grab some cleaning products. This is also a first test of this DVD-ROM drive. So if this fails, this is going to be highly disappointing. Let's give it a try. Oh, DVD drive, I hope you work. The light is flashing. Good sign. Oh, also, so, I have that connector to this. On the back here is a connector from a PS2 port to USB, which is how I'm using this mouse. I have not gotten my Compaq mouse yet. Haven't looked, but I will. I had to try a wireless mouse for the heck of it and use the dongle just to see if it would work. And of course, no, it didn't work at all. Didn't recognize the mouse whatsoever. But I gave it a try. So that was fun. Yeah, if you've ever gotten that to work, let me know how. I'm guessing it just needs drivers that just do not work. It's funny though. You think that it would. In my head, it would. But I had a good feeling it just wouldn't. So it didn't. This is a great sign. Let me pull this a little bit closer here. And I do apologize again. The equipment is coming when I get the new place. I'm going to have a much better setup with much better quality videos and tutorials. I'm going to start using a different laptop for those tutorials. If you've watched them, they're a little blurry and I just don't know what's causing it. So I am going to try the next one on my MSI laptop, which is what I'm using to record right now. Again, I'm getting better equipment as we speak. The microphone came. It's a little bit better, a little less outside noise and my breathing and slurping and stuff, so that's cool. All right, let's give this an install. Oh boy, I'm excited. Let's install. Needs your test your system. Sure, you can test the system. Our system is correctly configured for playing WAV files. Oh, great. A CD-ROM drive was found connected to your system. Well, that's great. Here we go. What? So, I apologize. You can't really see this screen, but program error, integer divided by 0. It's giving me a little math equation error. I guess there's nothing to do but try again. I cannot see any reason why this game would not install on this computer. It is 1996. So I got nothing. If this doesn't work, that's going to be just disappointing. Just another sign that I need to put Windows 98 or something on this. Pretty sure nothing is happening now. But I hear it spinning. This is unfortunate because I really want to play this game. And I do know DOSBox and things exist. I currently don't have a very updated external CD drive because, I mean, I don't really use these anymore. So I was just trying to find a laptop with a working drive, which I appear to have found, except the quick install is not working. So we're gonna take a different route. Just see if we can't get it to start here, and then we'll open it up, we'll explore the files, and we'll try that route too, I guess. But yeah, I am seeing no activity when clicking on this. It's a funny story, the NASCAR Racing series. The NASCAR Racing first version, before this one, just NASCAR Racing with, when it's Jeff Gordon and not Dale Earnhardt on the cover, was my very first PC game. And I obviously didn't buy it. My dad bought it for me, but we all got to go out and pick a game. And I saw this, and I remember it was $40 to get the big box, which I wish I still had. And it took my dad hours to get that thing running. But when he did and he called me into the room, I will never forget seeing a 3D racing game for the first time like that. Blew my mind. It literally blew my mind. And then my mind got blown further when I crashed the car and it just got destroyed. That was the coolest thing I ever saw. I spent more time driving backwards causing massive wrecks than I did completing races. Probably because we used this really terrible Comanche joystick and it was so hard to play. But causing wrecks and watching the replays was awesome, which is probably what I'm going to do in this if we can get it running. And again, we have nothing there, so we're going to see if we can explore this file. Maybe we can click on a setup directly and try to bypass the auto run. We'll see. I see the setup. I'm guessing what I'm clicking on is probably the same thing I just got to. Same screen I just got to, but if that doesn't work, I'll try launch or install. I'll try one of these. Still nothing happening. Oh, okay, something happening now. I think I found it. Oh, jeez. The Total Entertainment Network installer. No thanks. So let's just we're going to go to install here instead. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, install the drive C / NASCAR 2. We'll go complete installation instead of minimum. Oh, yeah. I think we got this. And we are installing NASCAR Racing 2. Another game that really blew my mind as a kid. Well, there's two. One wasn't necessarily a PC game when I played it, but the first was The Sims. Playing that for the first time was mind-bogglingly addictive. I played that at my friend Andy's house, and I remember just seeing it going, what is that? And he goes, oh, it's a pretty cool game. Nothing big to him. We played it, and I just thought, this is amazing. I can build a house. I don't know why, but just a simulator like that was just simulating real life was just so cool to me as a kid. I wasted tons of time on that. I never really got the chance to play any of the ones after that, but the first one was amazing to me. I really have no interest in the series now, but it was great then. Another game, this was on PlayStation 2, but I gotta mention it, was Grand Theft Auto 3. Of course, that blew everyone's mind. But for me, I was just mesmerized by the open world gameplay in that game. And as soon as I had a computer, and a few years after, about 3 years after Vice City came out, GTA Vice City, I bought that at GameStop when they had PC games and played the crap out of that. It was so fun. I'll just never forget that. I remember wasting endless nights playing that game till 2, 3 in the morning. It was such a blast. I still play Grand Theft Auto 5 to this day, so I just love the series, I guess. Well, the installation was successful. Let's just hit any key, read me text. Nothing I care about. It has been a while since I've done this, so bear with me. We'll just, when this cannot down this program automatically, it's recommended that you take the program. Okay. No, I wish to not do that. There we go. I think we're getting somewhere. I'm going to auto detect the sound card. And I just lost everything. How unfortunate. Now that we've installed it, I'm going to try the auto run. We'll just see if that does anything for us here. Oh, it still says install. I don't think that's right. Okay, let's go to C drive. NASCAR 2 is in C drive. Oh, I think I found it. We're getting somewhere. Okay. I don't think I have sound though, which is kind of unfortunate. So I'm going to look through quick. Sound. You know, I see nothing. Let's return. Let's see what happens here. Let's just race, huh? Sound or no sound. We'll figure that out later. Quick race. Race. Of course, there was that. I don't know if you remember these games. You could just select like the practice, then you had to qualify, and then you got to race. I always just went to next session. I don't think I ever qualified. Yeah, then warm up. I mean, what a waste. What kid wants to go through 25 minutes of junk before they can just race the race? I just want to race. There's definitely no sound. And I have no idea how to play, but it does look like we got something here. Oh yeah, you can turn off all the. That's right. I should probably have checked. Change view. I am turning stuff on and off like crazy on the graphics, but I am not moving. But you know what? It's running. I probably should have looked up how the heck to drive my car or accelerate. But I don't see it budging. Okay. Let's go to options. Controls. Here we go. I'm not sure here what I'm looking at. Set controls. Acceleration. They're all set to keyboard pads. And there is no keyboard pad. So there's our problem right there. Let's try to recalibrate these if we can. Oh, no. Criminy. Steering. Steer to the left. And to the right. Acceleration. Up. Braking. Back. Let's see how we change the camera. Let's put on steering help, because what the heck. Okay. Graphics. This is a bunch of stuff I turned off, so I want to turn all this back on. I just want to see this game, you know, the way it's supposed to be seen. Hitting all those buttons didn't do me any favors. There we go. We should be able to. I don't know how I paused the game. There we go. And we can drive now. I'll have to look up how to change camera view because I remember hating this view as a kid. But you know what? The good news is it plays. So once I get the sound figured out, I'll be good to go. And I'm terrible at this. But this is bringing back crazy good memories. Now, they're not that nostalgic because I played the first one again about 5 years ago a ton. Just to relive the nostalgia at that point. But you know what I do notice? This game looks so much better than the first one. Not a ton, but it's definitely noticeable. Oh, and I think we just got hit. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely noticeable. There's just more detail in the cars. Unfortunately, turning on that steering help was a bad idea because I can't turn around. But yeah, NASCAR racing, it's working. It's great. I'll leave the race. Exit. Okay. Well, we have confirmed that the DVD drive works in this thing. It can read the discs. And we can install stuff. So why stop there? Eject request received for a drive that is in use. Okay. Oh, because I have it popped up right there. That's why. Okay. Since I did a complete install, I'm curious if I even need the disk in there. Probably not. But we'll check. I'll check that later. Now, we got Oregon Trail here. And I have more games too. Like a lot more DOS games and PC games of this era upstairs in my, what I like to call my vault. It's just this gigantic, really cool CD holding case I just got off Craigslist for like $10, which is awesome because this case still sells for 60, 70 bucks. Not that anybody's buying a lot of it anymore, so the guy was moving. We just need to get rid of it. I really, really gotta do Silent Steel. Now, if you're familiar with this game, let me know in the comments because I don't know anyone who is unless they had that specific purchase of that Packard Bell that was bought in the 90s that came with that demo disc. And this game was like 20 bucks about 5 years ago. I got it on eBay, like I said, and I think it's pretty rare. This company that made it, I think they made one other game. It was like a police style game where you do the same thing and you're like on a SWAT team. I know that because the preview was on this disc of the demo that I had. So it'd be fun to grab that demo disc again too. I don't know why, but it'd just be cool to have. But getting this was great because it was kind of a childhood dream come true where I finally got to play this game, this demo disc I played for years and never got to see anything past a certain point, which was really frustrating because dying no matter what choices you made in the game was just really annoying. So disc 1, here we go. And for the sake of length in a video, I probably will make this the last game we install today. If this video is liked or enjoyed, let me know because I can do others. And like I said, I'll try to have a better setup where you can kind of see a little bit more what's going on. That's a bad sign. Air reading. Okay, you know what? I think this was the issue I had with this game back in the day. And it's because these discs are in terrible shape. So forgive me one moment. I'm going to grab some things and get them cleaned up. All right. So here I have generic glass cleaner and microfiber. I'm going to do the best I can. Because if it doesn't work, it ain't going to get any worse, right? But I do remember having this issue. This is, I think, the same issue. Was just not getting them to read through enough to install. But I do think I got it installed past disc 3, I believe. I remember getting a certain way in, so I know it wasn't this disc that caused issues, but these things have been clanking around for a while. This jewel case that comes in is terrible. They always fall out of their holder spots. So let's just give that a little wipe. Let's oh geez, that doesn't help anything. Let's get back to the desktop here. Let's see what happens. It's going to be really disappointing if I can't play this for like... This is like the second computer now. Well, the setup didn't play ball, but I think it's reading the disc. So maybe this is like common with Windows Me. I don't know. Maybe this is why it's hated. It just says compact disc, so I don't think it's reading it the way it should be. But guess what? It's all there. And there's a setup. And that is not working. So let's try. Oh boy. You don't appear to have a compatible video for Windows installed. I'm guessing there's video software then on this disk? Maybe? No. Setup will now close. What the heck? Dang it. Really wanted to play this. If anybody knows of anything I'm missing when you watch this, please let me know. Yeah, I don't want to play ball. So, I guess what I'll do here, just so I've covered all my bases, is just... I mean, it's reading the disc, so I don't see why that would be it. I really don't know why it wouldn't install to some degree, but this is all like a trial base anyway. Like I said, I want to put Windows 98 back on here and have a fresh install of that, get all the drivers for it, and then hopefully not have these issues. But it does say restarting your computer could help. I guess, you know what? What the hell, huh? Let's restart. If this doesn't work, I'll try one more and see if we can get that installed or not. Maybe we'll do a little Star Wars. It'd be fun to get a game installed that actually has sound. Feel a little bit more accomplished, I guess. I don't see why any computer wouldn't play this, though. It's just a click and go video where you click and then the next video, you know, I can't imagine it's that crazy. Startup sound, so there is sound on the computer. We know that. I do think that with Nascar, that was that sound card issue just not being enabled. I'll definitely try to fix that. My Belkin wireless USB utility error without fail. Let's just give this one more go around. Just gonna pop it out, pop it back in, and if this don't do it, that's all she wrote for now. I do plan on getting an external DVD-ROM or CD-ROM for just USB style, where I can try to install this on a different computer. I think the computer I'm going to try to install it on is too new. So, oh, look at that. Oh, this is funny. So, language rating choice here. I can do install the family language version, which is the PG version, or the salty language version, which is the PG-13 version. I think we got to go PG-13. I love how it's like PG-13. It's not R or anything. It's just, do you want the PG or the PG-13 version? Okay, yeah. Well, we're installing it. This is a happy moment for me and my child self. I would love to get some footage of this game to show you kind of just what I'm talking about if you're not familiar with it. But as a kid, being able to have control of a submarine and like be able to talk as the captain and like pick the decisions was, I guess, like an early version of Fallout 3 to me, I guess, in a way, because every decision you make affects what's going on. Oh, this is awesome. I remember this. You know what? I just had a moment of deja vu, and I was like, why is this so familiar again? Oh, yeah. I looked up the YouTube intro to this game recently. Not that long ago. Okay, you know what? I don't think there's any install. I think this is a play straight from the discs, which is interesting. So that makes me think I got a certain point in this game now that I think about it, and the third disc is when I couldn't play anymore due to a scratch or something. This was awesome. I don't know if you can hear it. I think I have it up as loud as it's going to go. Notice how the video screen box is extremely small. I do think it gets bigger as you play the game, though. So the idea of this game is that you're a captain on a ship, and as far as I can remember, a Soviet sub went into open sea. They'll explain it more, but if you can't hear it, which it's pretty quiet even from where I'm sitting, you almost need headphones. But if this works, which it looks like it is, I am definitely, this is my day. This is what I'm going to do today, so. This is the most elongated intro because it's video, and at the time in the mid 90s, what could have been cooler? So gotta milk that. And it looks like it's not gonna get any bigger, which is incredibly disappointing. This is the game. So I remember you wake up in your cabin, you get an urgent eyes only message, and this is how it's played. XO, what's up? Or this better be important. And that's just how the game works. I didn't have to install anything. I'm kind of surprised. I'll be right down. You handle it, XO. Okay, read it to me. I'll be like a really, really mean captain. Sorry. Okay, read it to me. All right, XO. I'll be right down. Give me a minute. I need to hit the rain liner. Have someone bring it to me. I'll have someone bring it to me. Aye, sir. Take that down to the old man, get a signature. And that's kind of the game. And I'm super excited right now because it's working. So I guess I'll leave an update in the comments if I get it to a certain point and it dies. Because it's not an impossibility. But that's kind of the game, and you just yeah. You just make the decisions as the captain. It's awesome. From what I remember. Well, I think I'm going to end this video here so it doesn't get any longer. But thanks for watching. I will do more of these if you want to see them. I'll probably do more of them anyway just because I enjoy this a lot, as you can tell. And yeah, let me know if you want to see anything else. If you have any certain games you want me to install on this, or if you have any tips or tricks in installing these older games. I haven't done this in a while, so this is going to be a lot of fun for me and a little bit of a learning experience too. So again, thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe or like this video. Either way, if you don't want to, either way, have a great day.